Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Pigeon Forum. Today we're going to talk about something that's really interesting. And baseline is how to get a champion family. How to start your family going. So before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, give us a like. That helps a lot with ratings and it keeps us going. So here we go. Pigeon racing is about performance. Pigeon racing is about results. You don't want to just have beautiful people, beautiful pigeons that cannot race or cannot perform or give you results. You're going to waste your time. There's lots of stories that people are going to tell you, but the bottom line is results. How do you get results? If you don't have any birds and you're going to start, I would go with the person that's winning, that's consistent, that year after year has proven. Get some birds from him. Try them out. The better birds from him, stock. Okay? You're going to get eventually a pair that clicks. The mating female with this male is going to produce really nice offspring. That is super important that you identify that pair. Because out of that pair, your family is going to be born. So if that offspring gives you 1 or 2 or 3 good birds a year, that's considered a click pair. Take care of it. If you don't use that pair, eventually it's going to die out of your gene pool because you will not have that pair that clicks again. You'll have the sons, the daughters, and who knows how they're going to mate to who, and that click gene genetically is going to be gone, it's going to disappear. So this is about how to conserve that click. So for generations and generations, years and years, you're going to have that click in your bloodline. So check it out. Let's see. Let's say you have that click pair. Okay, red cock, blue hen, and mated together they produce outstanding offspring. You want the same click going from the red cock and blue hen to keep on producing that. How do you do that? You identify a female that's very similar to your red cock, that has produced, that gives you results, and mate them together. Then you do the same thing for the female. You identify a very similar bird to that female that has produced and make them together. Your first F1 or first generation is going to be a hybrid, and you make them together. Make sure that you pick the best hens and the best cocks so you can return only the best, only the ones that have some return or possibility of success. Back up. You take the female, make it to the male, you take the male, make it to the female. Okay? Out of that process, you cross again, but you never use the add-ons you had, the red hen or the blue cock, to the original pair. Those are gone. Now you're working on a live breeding that's going to start replacing that gene. So again, you grab the best out of your breeding, bring them together, fly them. The best out of those, put them back on the top. The best out of those, put them back on top. You go 4 times. 4 times is going to probably give you a very close resemblance to the male and to the female. Whatever you breed from them, probably is going to be a 50 to 60% click chance of your genetics of your original pair. I don't know if I was clear on that, or should I repeat something that's going to be make it clearer? I don't know. You can always give me a call. We can always talk about this. I'm always willing to help. Take into consideration that pigeon genetics is different than mammals. In mammals, the males are the ones that produce the sex. They're in charge of the sex. Their chromosomes, it's Y and X. Females in mammals have the XX. In birds, it's different. The males have only C and C, and females have the Z and the W. So they go on CW instead of Y and X, or X and Y for them. So we know that characteristic, the color, is going to depend 100% on the males. Males, one of their Z's is dominant, which will be the color shows, and the other Z is going to be the recessive. So once you understand that, you'll know why male birds are way more colorful than the female birds in many species. So remember this, the male is always going to give you the color, but the males are always going to give you the best hens. Females are going to be responsible for your best cocks. That's why you grab the cocks, make them back to the female. In a bound jar, that's going to take you about 4 years to do. If you do it with 1 or 2 click pairs that you have, you will never need any pigeons again. That's a guarantee. You're going to keep your lines fresh, and you're going to keep that winning blood together for years and years and years. So in summary, you need to not crossbreed or line breed, but breed selectively, choosing the results of your pigeons at the same time as trying to get the same lines pure on each side that give you the click pairs. That's all you need to do. It sounds easy, takes a lot of work, but once you get going, your results are going to be phenomenal. And most of your offspring are going to be coming in together. Now, this is 50% of the equation. The pigeons will give you 50% of the equation. The other 50% is what you give to the pigeons. What you do or what you stop doing to them is also going to have them perform or not perform. So you have to have that equilibrium. Make sure you know what you're doing when you're training. Don't over-medicate. Don't over-tire them. Make sure you give them all the chances to perform. And with the other system that I just give you, they're going to perform phenomenal. Okay, so how to tell a good bird? Which are the birds you're going to keep? They're not the prettiest ones, or they're not going to be the shiniest ones. They're going to be the ones that perform consistently, and they're always showing in the 10% of your race sheet. They don't have to be champions, but they have to be consistent. Race after race after race, the bird has to show up. Don't be strict with them. They might lose a race, they might lose 2 races. They may be better as a 1 year than a yearling or a baby. So give them time. Fly them 2 years. Make sure that in 2 years they are that consistent, so you can give them put them in your breeding loft and start them with that program. If they're not, just keep on flying them. Keep on flying them, but do not use them in that program because you're going to waste your time. You need to find those birds that are consistently in the top 10%. And that's it. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this video. Next episode we're going to be focusing on how to train and raise pigeons so we give them the opportunity to become champions. Please again subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you next time. And please check our other videos on the channel. We're getting lots of followers and it's exciting to see you guys there.